Alright, let's get some more games going. So the first one I got loaded up here is called Raw Meat by Rico TV. So escaping the horrors of an American Civil War, Southern soldiers encounter a terror. Okay, WSD and arrows. Okay, so pretty simple page. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but I would probably try to add some images and a background and stuff just to make people want to play it more. Okay, G develop, nice.
It was a tough time, but we gave his cousin God. In fact, we were feeling quite good about our prospects. Hope we were wrong. On the 19th, we were broken. Men died all around. So me and some of the boys saw an opportunity. And as shameful as it was, we ran. People deal with war and death differently. But I've always felt it's better to be a living coward than a dead-end hero. After traveling for what seemed like many miles, we figured it would be safe to stop and rest for the night. I went to try rustle up some grub and take a piss. After being gone for less than an hour, I returned to camp and was wholly unprepared for the horrific scene awaiting me. Oh God, good Lord, what kind of bird creature could have done this? Sweet mother, Jesus, what the hell are you? Don't mean that the people kept in hell. God help me.
Well, if all of that was made during the jam, that's really impressive. That's an awesome intro cutscene, awesome sprites, animations. That's a really good start to a game. I definitely think you should definitely update the itch page. Show some of that stuff on the page. It'll get more people to want to play it. This is an awesome menu too. What's this? I don't know what that button is. But yeah, this is a really nice menu. Cool little sprites. Kind of old school controls, how you navigate around. It's really hard. I'll try that again. Yeah, it's very difficult. That intro though was awesome. The game itself so far, I think the controls could be a lot smoother. Let's try this. Yeah, it's really hard to navigate around. Like, I can't tell where I can walk and where I can't. So I would work on a lot of that stuff. Like here, like I can't tell how I need to get out of here. But the sprites, the artwork, the glow, everything looks really awesome on there. It's just, yeah, put a little more into the gameplay and this could be pretty solid. So I think that seems to be about it. It's very hard though. I'll try one more time here. I like the story too though. It reminds me of that movie Ravenous. Or, no, not Ravenous. I can't remember which one I'm thinking. Oh, I killed one of them. But yeah, it's very hard to move. The controls aren't punchy at all. Like, you kind of have to press the control to build up momentum before you actually start moving, so that makes it hard to control anything. But overall, the artwork and the detail you guys put in, this is awesome. Yeah, I don't know, clicking that button's not doing anything. I don't know if that's supposed to be credits or what. I don't know how many people worked on this. But yeah, really cool game, really good artwork. And even here, like the lighting you guys did looks really nice. All right, next one is Last Stand. Okay, and this is Petrefa. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. He actually did an awesome stream playing my game. Okay, so it's Unreal, so give me a sec, we'll download this. Oops, wrong link. Okay, it's just extracting right now. Okay, and while that loads, we'll just check the page here. Okay, so he's got some video, images, background. I might try to clean up the background a bit. It's a bit cluttered. You don't really know what's going on with the mosaic tiling of it. Just to make it look smoother. And then some of it looks a bit cluttered under the text, but overall it makes me want to play the game. It looks good. Defend the small countryside town from total destruction. Here's all the assets. We don't have the controls, so we'll figure out that. Oh, sorry. We'll figure that out when we play. And it's going to my other monitor, so give me a sec to switch that. There we go. Okay, so let's try this. So we want to see the intro, no credits or anything here, so let's start her up.
Set up a button for new drop approval. Share county food. Once that food ding buzzes position and let it break. Simple. Get him, see people, kill bug, get back here ASAP. We gotta be out of these tracks, feeding hundreds, no food, barefoot. You hear me?
Okay, good little intro cutscene. Explains what you have to do. I kind of forgot a bunch of it already, other than first thing, get to the gun store. But it shows me on the screen, so tutorial kind of covers everything. Nice little small town vibe. There's the gun store. Controls are really good. Everything's smooth. Camera look blur might be a little too much, but it's pretty good. Oh, we got a nice enemy here. Get me some guns. Somebody's screaming in the background. I don't know what that's all about. Which gun am I supposed to get here? Let's talk to this whiny guy. Oh, tab for controls. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of controls. WSD, left shift to run, space to jump, crouch, extract. The text here, I'd probably put a big border on it or something because it's hard to read if you're over the wall or anything here. So you have to kind of move it to somewhere darker to read. So I'd probably just put some kind of outline on the text or something. So it looks like it's E or T. Okay, so we gotta talk to him. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice little gun. Now we gotta go find the priest. Really hope I can shoot him. Oh, he's a tough guy. Okay. So apparently that ends the game. We'll try this again. Maybe I'll let him live this time. Oh, I thought I picked without the intro. I'll have to double check on that. I thought I picked no intro. Okay, we'll let this go through and try it again. It doesn't seem like there's a skip option, so that might be something you'd want to incorporate there is even if you are watching the intro, press a button to skip through it.
Get in, see people, kill Bug, get back here ASAP. We gotta be out these tracks, no barrel. You hear me?
There we go. Alright, let's go get the gun. You might want to put, when you're in there... Oh, he's spazzing out. This guy's had a few too many. He's on the sauce. But you might want to just put a little notification when you go in there and you're close to him to show that you can, like, interact with him. Oh, he's messing that truck up good. Alright, we'll talk to the priest instead of shoot him, I guess. Oh, yeah, he's been in the sauce too. Look at this guy. He's on something. That's a bourbon walk if I ever saw one. Alright, I think he's having a little issue with the pathfinding here. I don't know if I can bump him. Shoot him in the leg, maybe. Yeah, I think the priest is done for. Let's go fight this guy a bit. I assume I can shoot the orbs before they get to me. Oh, okay, so it says try again with intro, so that was my fault the first time. Okay, we'll try this one more time. We'll see if we can get the priest to follow us. Yeah, overall gameplay is really good. The player controller feels good. It's what you would expect for movement. All of that's going good. The little cutscenes are pretty smooth. Yeah, so like even here I'm pressing E and it's not doing anything. You have to get like right in front of them. So I'd probably just clean something up with that so it's easier to understand and works. Alright, let's see if this guy goes. Alright, yeah, he's kind of tripping out again. Oh, Almost. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, so I'm assuming he's supposed to start walking and we escort him, but looks like the pathfinding's having some troubles. The combat feels good though. This part's actually pretty cool. It's nice and engaging. I'm assuming I can't kill this guy. I just gotta distract him, but with the priest here doing priest things, and yeah, he's still going nuts. I don't know if I can really do much. Yeah, overall the feel and the vibe and everything is really good. Just gotta kind of work on those bugs. Not sure where you got the assets from, but they actually look pretty cool. The vehicles and everything are pretty nice. I don't think this guy is gonna follow me. Yeah. Yeah, he's not doing too well there. Oh, he almost came. Come on. Yeah, overall that was really good. A lot of bugs where we couldn't get through it, so I couldn't play the whole thing. I'll try it again later though. I'll see if it goes through. But I got a general idea of what it was going through, and yeah, everything's pretty smooth. The gameplay's fun. Just need to work on the bugs for those missions, but I've done one third-person game, or no, first-person, actually, like that, where I tried putting missions and waypoint markers and stuff in, and I know how tricky it is. It's a lot of work, so there's a lot of bugs that can come up with that. But yeah, no, good submission. I'll try it again later, and I'll see if it goes through. Alright, so let's move on to try another one here. So the next one I'm going to try is The Last Grab by Dark Soul Studios. So again, not much on the screen here, just change the color, but adding images, screenshots, some more description in the background really makes it stand out so people want to see it. But let's give this a try. Okay, so we got some music controls, question mark. Okay, so A and D to move around, we want to collect money. Oh, avoid bombs. Oh, I hit it. Okay, so it's a little fall game. I'm assuming I don't want to get that. I want to get money. So nothing too fancy, but it's a playable working game. I'm assuming this is probably a pretty early game for somebody just starting out or not too advanced yet. So being able to actually complete something and publish that's working is pretty major. I'll see what happens when the time runs out. But from how smooth everything's working, I'm going to assume that the game loop works fine and the game ends. If that's the case, yeah, good job, congrats. Some ideas of things you could do. You could add some like animations in the background. Little things even too, to spice up the game, like these bombs that fall. You could just use that sprite, add an animation on it and make it kind of pulsate so the bomb's kind of moving. Little things like that actually are super quick and easy to do depending what engine you're in. And it adds a lot of little like spice and juice to your game. But yeah, overall, everything's working. I'm gonna stop collecting the time ones just to see what happens. I want to see what happens when you get that. Oh, okay, so that is good, that's speed. Oh, we ended. Okay, so yeah, no, game loop's working. Everything seems pretty good on there. I'm just gonna back out of here. Oh, wrong one. Okay, but yeah, I would suggest put some info on here. Same with make the page suit your game. So like this bright red that's here, that red's not really anywhere in your game. So it's kind of strange that you look at this page, you kind of expect it to look like that, then you open the game and it's very different. So I would try to theme your game and page together. And same with the thumbnail image you have. So it's really enticing that somebody wants to come and play it. Okay, let's see what the next one is. All right, we got No Sale, or No Sale Today by Jonas THN. Okay, atmospheric puzzle game, made solo in about 7 days. Nice. The artwork looks awesome. I really like this image too, and this stuff. Okay, I'm just going to play the web one for this, but it says play it with headphones, the download for the best experience. Okay, so it looks like the goal is how long it takes you to beat. So let's give this a try. Taking a bit to load here. All right, there we go. Okay, no sale today. So we have some settings. We'll keep the quality on high. It's nice that they actually added quality settings. That's not something you see very often in a jam. Very nice menu. Little atmosphere music. Okay, all assets other than visual effects are completely custom made. That's really cool because the images looked awesome. Okay, so WASD. These are some really cool assets. Okay, neat. You kind of pan over. It's almost giving me a Myst kind of vibe, or Riven if anybody's played any of those games. See, mouse over. Yeah, it's definitely giving me very Myst kind of vibes. Trying to see if I can figure out what the idea is here. So I think this is a 1. I don't quite know how they would divide this, either by the lines or the boxes. But either way, 3 looks like it would come next. That's 7. I'm gonna assume that's probably maybe 9 for the boxes, or it could be 4 for the lines. I'll try 4. No, nothing. Maybe that's a 6. I'm not really sure. Oh, I can back out. So you know what? Let's go look at some other stuff first. Press A and D to dodge. Guess I probably need a key for that. It keeps backing out before I can do anything. Oh, okay. So I gotta move it to dodge his hands. Oh. That's a creepy little guy there. It's like something out of Tim Burton. Oh, this is hard. We can get this. Oh, I got a mushroom. Okay, so I got one object. I guess I gotta do this puzzle, but I'm not sure exactly. Oh, got a mug. Put the mushroom in it? No. Okay, so I guess I gotta figure out this one here. Oh, maybe it's the opposite, so maybe like 9. 7 dots. So we could try like... Kind of stumped on this one. Well, let's go back and see. Maybe there's another hint around here. Oh, we can fill up our mug. Yeah, didn't think of that. Okay, so I'm guessing that's some kind of poison or something. Yeah, this is very Myst-like. So I loved that game, but I was not very good at it, and it took me a long time to get through all the puzzles. Oh, okay, I can walk to the stairs. Oh, okay, I gotta make a potion. The artwork and visuals on this are awesome. Well done. Oh, I can walk this way. Okay. That's the cool thing with these kind of games is the figuring out and exploring. This is really well done. I guess I move the spider. Okay. Very creative game. I'm very impressed with this one. So, as you can see by the game I made, I like puzzle games, but I'm not the greatest at them. Come on, spider. Oh, now I have to come all the way back. The assets that you made for this look really good. I like that everything fits together. Like you're not going through one little area in a scene and, you know, a lot of jam games, you can see like stuff's just kind of pieced together. Whereas this one, everything flows, obviously because you made it all. But even then, sometimes it doesn't seem to fit all that well. Okay, so we got 2 out of 3. I don't see anywhere else I can walk, so I guess it's got to be the card game. I don't see any kind of hints around. I don't see anything else I can really do besides this guy, so yeah, it's got to be the cards. Probably something simple that I'm missing too. I'm thinking it's going to be the numbers, so I'm thinking it's 1, 3, 4. Maybe that's a 6. I'm sure once I actually figure it out, it's probably going to be quite obvious, and I'm just completely at a loss here. This is where doing these live stream really helps, because then people will give you tips and suggestions, but I am just not seeing it. You definitely got me, and from everything else I've seen, it seems like the game's very fair, so I don't think it's intentionally trying to trick me. Like, I'm just not catching what the puzzle is. I still think it's something with the numbers. So I'm thinking that'll be 1. I'm very stumped, but I don't want to give up. This game is awesome. Again, I don't see any kind of hints. Let's go look around a bit more. Oh, okay, maybe the cards didn't need to be done. I'm not too sure what the card games is for. But either way, this is awesome. I'm very impressed with this one. That is a really cool game. Good job on that one. Okay, so next one we're going to do here, Abyssonance, I think that is, by Dracosi. Okay, we'll look at that stuff right away. I'll get it downloading in the meantime. just extracting it here. Okay, so let's see, in a realm with arcane magic. I'm just gonna read over this in my head. I'm not the best at speaking it out, so if you want, you can read through this, or better yet, go and try it. Okay, so an ancient AI, remnants of an old civilization. Quick tutorial, WSD to move, left mouse button attack. Right button mana blade, tab to target lock. Okay, let's give this a try. It's probably going to open on my wrong monitor because the way I have my setup, so let me change this real quick. Alright, there we go. Okay, so Abyssonance. Let's give this a try. Okay, so it's kind of a sci-fi, synthy kind of thing. The camera's very quick is the first thing I noticed, like when I move. If I tab, it target locks. Okay, so I can shoot with my blade. Not sure what that was. Not sure the block on the floor what that's doing. I think it's just showing the attack range or something, but it's not very clear. Okay, so F to clear. Okay, we tab. The one thing I would suggest with the tab for locking on, I guess you kind of do it because you show the health. But yeah, make sure you show like what you're targeting. Okay, so never mind, it does. It just wasn't clear on the first one. This sword a bunch. Guess I have to kill them all before I can proceed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so now we can clear this. Okay, so we got a crystal. One thing I would probably look at a bit too is on the player controller when you're moving, it feels a bit stiff, like it's almost like you're sliding on the floor. So I would probably try to make it a bit more like punchy, like while you're moving here, if you see, it just feels like it should be a bit faster. Like my instincts to press harder to try going faster. Also, it's a bit weird if you start right-clicking fast. Okay, there we go. Okay, I see more now. So it's the tutorial, that's why I couldn't target lock and stuff there. It's not the most clear, so I would probably try to explain that a bit more there, like maybe disable the other abilities or something there. Just while you're trying to do the tutorial. Okay, so we got those. Let's go clear this guy. Now I got target lock on, so I should be able to shoot. Okay. Okay, this guy is messing me up with that red ring thing on the floor. The other thing I would give feedback there, here, I'll try it one more time. But once you get to that point, see, like here when it tells you to press tab to lock the target, I would probably put like, maybe make that target glow or put like a big reticle or something on it. Because like right now it doesn't look like I have this target locked. So that would be a big suggestion for there. And then the one I have for once you get to that little boss kind of area thing is, from what I can figure out, it looks like the floor attack, that big red circle is attacking you. I'll get through here first. There we go. So yeah, once you get here, and I'm assuming that that red circle is attacking the floor, or even just normal attacks, put some kind of more feedback to the player when you're taking damage. Like, either make the player kind of flash colors, or, you know, do like a hurt animation, or even make the entire screen kind of flicker red, like right here. So yeah, I start taking, I guess you kind of have a little bit of a flash, but it's not overly apparent when I'm taking damage a lot of the time. But overall, really good. Everything's playing. I've never worked through Unreal myself, so I don't know how difficult it is there, but I think it's a lot harder than most of the engines I did, so working on that yourself and finishing that to make it playable is pretty commendable, man. Nice job. I really like your page here. So I would say for this, most people, I give a lot of feedback and advice for their page to make it look nice and make it sellable so people want to play your game. I think this is probably the best page I've come across yet. Some of the other ones had like some nicer art and stuff, so it's not in that sense, but what I mean is it fits your game, like with the style of it, having this background here fits exactly kind of like with the vibe of these screenshots. So you're definitely on the right track for that. You explain the whole game here. You got all the tutorial stuff. So I think you did really good. You put a video here. Yeah, really good job. Nice game. All right, let's keep moving on here. So the next one I got is Dungeon Defense. I like how it's kind of just crossed out and changed the name. Okay, so we got tab, opens a build menu. Buggy towers spawn at the world. You can spawn an army of them, possibly not a good idea. A is a gun, B is grenades, 3 is rapid fire. Hit start when you place it. Okay, so sounds like normal tower defense. Okay, we got some screenshots with the stuff set up here. Let's run this and see what we got. Okay, so simple menu. One thing that right away comes to mind is, even though it would just be text, like put your game title here, just so you know right away what game it is. Looks better. I have settings menu, nice. Okay, so we start. Okay, let's go. Okay, camera is super fast. That's a little too responsive. Like, I'm barely moving my mouse. So you probably just want to loosen that up a bit. Make it a bit slower. Okay, so tab for a build menu. Okay, it's got a grid snap. Oh, whoops. Okay, so it said it builds them at the world. I guess that's 0. So I don't know how. Yeah, this camera is really hard to control too. I would definitely focus on that if you continue working with this. Okay, so we got that. If I hit B, I'm not sure what happened here with my tower. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. Turn grid snap off. I'm not getting anything. Let's just hit start and see what happens here. Okay, so enemies are starting to come in. The one thing with that, I would say when you hit start, put some kind of confirmation so the person knows what's going on. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be one tower shooting or if it placed multiple. Doesn't look like the walls contain me either, so I can kind of wander through. So like there's a sphere, another player in there I can kind of walk over. So looks like it's just really early stages. So I can see where you're kind of going with it here. I don't know if it's really playable in this state, but you're pretty close. You had the wave come in, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if just the build menus don't really work. But either way, you got a good start here. It's starting to come along. So yeah, I guess at this point you'd want to start fixing those bugs, adding a money system, putting a little description here of what's going on, stuff like that. But looks like a good start. Okay, so let's see. The next one we got here, The Last Refuge. Oh, okay, so this is by Ikudi, I think is how you pronounce it. He's been a member of the Discord for as long as I can remember, too. I saw a bit of his screenshots of this. It looks like it was like a city builder. So yeah, he's got a pretty advanced system here from the looks of it. So let's see what it says here. Armies of Darkness are consuming all the lands. Okay, so you got to start making a refuge. It looks pretty sophisticated already for a jam game. Okay, so there's some tips here. So start with a lumberjack, a stonemason. Yeah, this sounds pretty fancy for a jam game. Wow, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's give this a try. Nice little, very simple menu. So the credits. Okay, so it looks like basically 3 people worked on it, but I mean, this looks pretty complex already. Oh, wow. They have like a little notification system. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so it said tip was build a lumberjack. So let's see if we can figure this out. I'm right clicking, it's not removing. I don't know if that's just a warning. Okay, so here's the lumberjack. Oh wow, yeah, you can zoom right in. Okay, so we have a warning. Okay, so it needs a road. It doesn't seem to be letting me build roads. Maybe I don't have enough resources. Okay, so there's some buildings here. Looks like these do resources. Okay, so some refugees joined. One thing I noticed as I'm trying to mouse to the bottom of the screen, it's hitting your triggers for panning the screen, which is making it very troublesome to click, or not necessarily click. I don't know if I'm even supposed to click these, but I think they're just UI. So I'm still trying to figure it out here. And that's expected with a jam game, though. I mean, you can't make a full tutorial for a game in the time frame you have. So especially for a city builder game, this is pretty intense. But I'm trying to figure out how to make this active. I guess this is to destroy buildings. Okay, so there we could destroy. Let's try putting a house down. Okay, so again, it's telling me no road. No upgrades. I'm assuming this is the button to click to build. Yeah, so current mode, placing road. But it's not letting me. Let's see if it says anything on here. Useful tips. Best way to start the game. Build a lumberjack, stonemason, 2 houses, 2 wells. Okay, to build a road, you need to start building from existing road tile. Which is what I thought I did from here. I assume that's a road, not just a sidewalk or something, but I don't see anything anywhere else. Okay, so I have to click right on it, not... Okay, that's a bit not intuitive, so I would probably do some kind of change on that. I was thinking I could just click next to it like SimCity or City Skylines or anything, and just click and drag to extend it. So you have to click right on the road. But once you know that, that's not bad. Yeah, so even here I'm trying to extend it, but I have to click here. There we go. That road building system is very impressive, though. That's not an easy feat for a jam game. This is really cool. Okay, let's check the tips again. Okay, so we got a lumberjack. We need a stonemason and 2 houses and 2 wells. So let's work on that. Stonemason. Put this guy over here. Let's do 2 houses back here. One thing I'd like to, which is nitpicking, I mean, this is a jam game, but if you place a house, let it stay on house placement, so you could click and place multiple at a time, and then right click to exit it like a lot of builders. But again, I'm nitpicking. This is a jam game. This is super impressive already. Okay, let's do some roads here. Roads here. Okay, so we have that. We need a road here. All right, we got roads. Now we need 2 wells. Putting this here is a great idea, because without this I would have had a bunch of trouble. So that's a really good idea. Okay, so all buildings need to be connected to town hall. Once your town's up and running, you need magical ore to not lose and finally win the game. Okay, so let's get some wells. Okay, I have to clear these manually, I guess. Put some wells here. Alright, we got some wells. We got a notification here. Wheat was found. Wave attacks have stopped. Okay, so let's see. This is very impressive for a jam. I've said it multiple times, but I've done simple city builders. I've done a simple like city builder tower defense for a jam, and it was nowhere near as complex as this. Okay, so those are the mines. So how do I build on them? Oh, build a mine. Okay. Not enough resources, so we need 100 wood, 150 stone. Okay, so I don't have stone. So we'll need to let the stonemason do its thing. What else can we build here? So I'll play this one for a few more minutes. I don't want to play it too long because I want to get to a lot of other games. But this is really cool. Oh, we have enough stone now. Let's go try this. Okay, build a mine. Okay, so we got a mine. We need a road. Not enough resources. What do I need? Okay, so we need a bit more resources. I'll see what happens once we get this here. Yeah, so I mean, I don't have any specific, like, more tips or feedback, because anything I say at this point is just basically, like, nitpicking, and I know it's things you already know need to be done and features you want to add. You just couldn't because it's a jam, but this is great. For the amount of work that was done in a week, this is a really cool submission. So definitely be proud of that one, guys. Oops. Okay, so let's move on and let's try the next one here. So this one is Taqueria Ultima by Squoosh. Okay, so we got some screenshots here. Little colored page. So yeah, it's got enough that it makes you go, font's a bit hard to read, but I know it's going for that style. Okay, so you're working at a crappy roadside taco stand. Okay, so we got to pilot a bunch of food prep bots. Let's give this a try. Doesn't have controls here, so we'll see they're probably in the game. No full screen option. I would like to see that because this is a pretty small screen. Controls, left and right, A and D. Ladders, W and S. Spacebar. I think that's X for attack. Switch player was enter. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, right. I remember I saw some bits of this being developed, and it kind of reminds me almost of Lost Viking. Because you have different abilities. I couldn't figure out how to get those guys. Oh, okay, that wasn't X, it's K to attack, so okay, I'll probably have to restart. Yeah, these goons are pretty dumb though, so I might be able to get them. It actually plays really well. Movement's very smooth. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be from the screenshots. Movement's actually like really smooth. Oh. Oh, you got a double jump. I notice sometimes you kind of stick. I guess it's a collider. Yeah, like right there, you kind of notice sometimes if I kill a guy. I think it's just some colliders that are still there. But really, that's the only little thing I've noticed. Yeah, like right there, I have to jump to get over it. This is actually really smooth. Oh, yeah, my robots are dead. I want to try the next one and see what the robots actually do now that I know how to shoot. So you know what, I'm going to let them get me. Yeah, it's actually really good. The main thing though is, yeah, I wish there was a larger size, but that might have been on purpose because of the sprites. Because if it was a larger scale, it probably wouldn't look as good. So that might actually be on purpose. Oh, sweet. Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. I'd definitely like to see like more time with a larger level and stuff here. Because you could start doing like little, not necessarily puzzles, but obstacles that block you that require you to use each one. So then there's more of a purpose between having the 3 different ones. Whereas right now, at least as far as I can tell, there's not a lot of difference, like reason that you have to switch between them. It's more just for fun right now. Okay, I'll continue on to the next one, but yeah, that was actually a really cool game. Nice job on that one, man. Okay, let's check. I've seen a few people post this one, Last Pin Standing by Bat754. So there's a lot of info on here. Okay, WASD, select spot to move, spacebar to start game, escape to pause. Your last pin standing after bowling balls attack. It's up to you, avenge your friends. Okay, looks cool. Okay, lots of info here. First non-VR game I've made in a long time. Okay, cool. Third game jam. So yeah, lots of info, lots of pictures. I like this page, all the info. All right, let's try this out. Okay, so I can jump to spots. Oh, okay. It's kind of neat. Not what I was expecting at all, actually. Let's try this out again. This is actually a really neat, fun idea. Oh, I failed. Yeah, this is much cooler than I thought for a bowling game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's tricky too. It's fun. Let's see if I can do better. Alright, we're doing better. We're at 4. I don't think it counted them all there. Oh. I don't know what that flashing was, but things are getting real. see if I can beat it. Oh. You know, easier to use arrow keys in the spacebar. I was using WASD, and it's tricky when you have to hit space, so it definitely works better with arrow keys. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, so it gives you warning. This is a really good game. We'll try one more before we move on, but yeah, well done. I like the different kind of attacks too, like the ones with the warning. And the fastballs is really neat. Okay, come on, we gotta beat our score here. Oh. Seems to be like pros and cons if you're front and back too. Like it adds to the balance. You have lots of options. So it seems you can kind of move faster up here, but you don't move as far, so it still makes it you can get hit easier. All right, one more try and then we're good. Gotta beat our score. I gotta say, I want to keep playing it and beating my score, so you did a really good job. It's always a good sign for a game with points, is you want to keep getting better than you did. Oh, I'm toast. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at there. I got the general idea of how the game works, but that is really good. Well done. Alright, one more for this batch. I got Till Last Shot. Somebody just sent me this one. The thumbnail and screenshot looked really funny. Alejandro Brizio. Okay, wait for the toll of the clock tower and shoot your opponent. Watch where you're aiming. You're drunk. Okay, nice. Cool little intro sequence. Nice little cinematic intro. I like that little ripple effect. That's pretty cool. Oh, we lost. Yeah, that drunk ripple is kind of neat. Okay, so it looks like it just started over. There was nothing else there, and it doesn't seem like I have a way I can skip this sequence. So yeah, overall really good. Neat little game and idea. Not much for gameplay, but it's definitely a good start for something that's funny. I like it. Let's see if we can get him this time. What? No, I shot him. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one there. But no, that's a pretty funny little idea. I like it. Okay, so yeah, here's the next video. I'll go and finish rating all of these, and then I'll try getting some more when I can.